All right. Episode 88.
88.
88.
Good Demaryius Thomas.
Demaryius Thomas.
Demaryius Thomas.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Gone too soon.
Miss
This
you,
card
Demaryius.
was like one of one.
Really?
It is
Figures down.
4 or 5.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out
probably
DT.
worth a lot. Shout out DT.
One of the best seasons
Number
ever.
88. Yes.
That 13th season. Welcome in. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy almost New Year.
Still Hanukkah.
Yes.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
I don't either, but it seemed
Next
Kwanzaa.
year. Happy
Probably a
next
December
year.
thing.
Yeah. Next year.
Yeah. How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was great. It
Nice.
was a lot of this was like notable great meals.
Ooh.
Like killed it. Like all the meals
Nice.
were great.
Man,
Yeah.
I had a similar experience.
Yeah.
My mom always does the I don't know why they call this scalloped potatoes.
Dude, we have them every time.
Every time.
Every time.
That and the ham.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So good.
Unbelievable.
I do this thing which I didn't realize wasn't a thing for. Maybe you do it. Do you do the poppers before you open dinner?
Poppers?
Yeah, we do these
Like
things.
the drugs?
No, they're like.
Like what
They're
we had
like-
when we drafted Drake May?
No, like they're these like Christmas things. It's a British thing. British people do it.
Don't know how.
Because my aunt's from England.
Ah.
She brought over
Course,
like the
Paul.
tradition, and you
Right.
just like open it, and there's a little toy, a little joke,
Oh.
and then you wear like a little paper crown while you eat dinner.
That is so not a thing that we
I've done
do.
it since I was been
Really?
alive, and I thought everyone did it on Christmas.
No.
We do it every time.
You put a little paper crown.
I wear a paper crown at every Christmas dinner.
That is awesome.
Mine was green this year.
That's so. Who makes them? Do you have the same set that you've had forever, and you just roll them back out like with the decorations?
No. You throw them away after.
Oh.
It's like a cardboard, like it looks like a big like Tootsie Roll, like
okay.
thing with like a long middle and 2 things on the side. You pull them, and there's like little like gunpowder, and it goes. Poof.
Oh wow! So it really pops.
Yeah, and then you open it up and you read the stupid joke, like what's Santa's favorite drink or something.
Right.
I don't know. And then you put on the paper crown and you get a little toy. Like someone got a little yo-yo, a deck of cards.
Oh, that's
like,
fun.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a magic calculator. Which was like magic calculator.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
What is it like? Is it calculate
It was
spells,
like
or-
a weird like magic trick kind of thing.
Oh,
There's
okay,
like
okay.
pick a number on this deck and then I can do the math and tell you what it is. I don't know. Whatever.
Sounds sweet.
It's just like cool stuff. You get like a little race car.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So the thing that you open becomes the crown?
No, there's a crown inside.
Oh my god.
It's
That's
like a
awesome.
cardboard tube, and inside there's a
crown.
toy. I thought this was a thing for everyone.
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Christmas, I wear a crown.
Wow.
And everyone at the table does as well. And we also do scratch tickets before. Do you do that as well?
No.
We do scratch tickets, yeah. Make you
Okay.
win $120.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's gonna take him a long way in Arizona.
Yeah. It's gonna be...
Wild.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. So
You
my
learned
Christmas was
something
great.
new.
I got
That's
good
great.
gifts. Celtics
Offers.
tickets.
Huge.
Red Sox jersey. Shout out. Sedan Rafaela.
Yeah.
Who already switched his number 2 days after. So.
43, baby.
Yeah. I got the 43s. We're on number 3 now.
Yeah. Vintage.
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 What else? What did you get?
Dude, I got some good clothes. I got some awesome stuff, but I got new Xbox,
Yeah.
which I thought that was like. I'm really like I like to keep up to date with my tech stuff because I
Yeah.
use so much of it, like laptops and all that. But at gaming systems, I was like, that's just gonna be a thing of the
Whatever,
past.
yeah.
I'm still on like the original Xbox.
He was
One
on the OG Xbox One.
from 10 years ago. It was
Yeah.
2014. Christmas of 2014 was when I got it. And I was like, whatever. I don't play video. I shouldn't be playing video games that much anyway. Da, 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 da. And then parents surprised me. Got me the new Xbox. And I was
You were
like,
sneaky
wow.
saving up too.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was really thinking about it strictly for the college football game.
Yeah.
And then had to which another great thing back in the day, if you wanted to buy games on Christmas, they were like more expensive.
Yeah.
All 50% off. So that was nice.
Ah,
So I played
nice.
like
$30.
They're all $30, which
That's
was cool.
sweet. I love that.
So-
I'm gonna need to get on there.
Yeah.
You chose Nevada.
I chose Nevada.
I hate that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't think about the Martin thing at all. If I had, I wouldn't have picked
The
them.
Martin brothers.
But
who
I just picked like
the night
fun
before.
stadiums because they had all the
Yeah.
mountains. It was cool. And
Wyoming.
fun jerseys. I know it could have been Wyoming.
I have some gifts.
Yeah. Oh my god, for me,
I have
for the studio.
not for you. I'm
Okay.
so greedy. Just kidding.
Sorry. Oh, well, I gave you yours last week, so I don't feel bad. But okay. A Dunkin' gift card.
Dunkin' gift card for your refreshers.
You got me a Dunkin'. That's so
Yeah.
thoughtful. Thank you.
Welcome.
Is it full?
You
Okay.
know.
You just found it. Nice. Sweet.
And for the
Thank
studio,
you. Thank you. Okay. I'm excited
this has
for
just
this.
been sitting in my room for a while.
Ooh.
Patriots mug from Savers.
Nice. That's
All
sweet.
the cards I opened, Quentin Grimes card.
QG. Nice.
We'll find a spot for that.
That's a great addition.
And
Love that.
this is the best,
Patrick
maybe the
Patriot.
best thing. My sister got me this for
Okay.
Christmas, but I feel like it belongs here.
Mhm.
If we have any unanswered questions, this will solve the problem.
Oh, good. Good.
Magic
Need it.
8 ball.
Good. Good.
So.
Good. We're gonna have a bunch.
Will the Patriots win today? Yes, definitely.
Ooh.
So we'll find a spot for
Hammering
that.
that. What a good segue.
Yeah.
Another professional podcaster.
Saturday, December 28th.
Yeah.
2 minutes before kickoff.
Yep.
For the Patriots game. Playing the Chargers.
In the not great conditions.
Not great conditions, episode 88. We are going to do a little prediction before.
Yep.
So you can hear how delusional we are, maybe.
Yep.
Or how much we hate the Patriots. I don't know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do maybe a halftime update, quick 10 minutes.
Check in.
Then, yeah, quick check-in, and then we'll do end of the game.
Right. So you, the viewer, will have known the result, and then maybe you'll be like, oh, that's hilarious.
These kids are
They
so
got it
stupid.
so
So we'll
wrong.
try not to go super long then,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they don't
Yep.
want to hear us talk about it before. And then we'll also do some Wagon stuff. We're going to stick with Boston Sports Update, and we'll do a little 2025 preview, things we want to see.
Love it.
With our sports teams,
Yes.
with our lives,
Yes.
with other sports.
Yes.
So it should be a good one.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, what do you got today?
All right. Bad conditions. Chargers love running the ball. Hardball ball.
Chargers are minus, I think it's
6.5. Yeah, that sounds right.
6.5, or no, 5.5. Over-under's 42.5.
Actually seems low. Taking the Chargers to cover that, I think the Chargers win 32-6.
Wow.
Because we also have, again, tough conditions. We have a running back who's fumbled more times than anyone's fumbled in a season since 2020, I believe.
Okay.
So many
Didn't know
times.
that.
I think it's like 7
know
times.
that.
It might be 9 times he's fumbled this year.
Right.
And more so, the report came out today from Ian Rappaport saying that Mayo won't be fired unless there's a calamity.
Yeah.
I think was the word. I'm hoping for a calamity today.
Okay, I agree. I think that's what I want to happen as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I still want, what'd you say? The Patriots?
32-6.
Okay, I'd love a Drake May touchdown. I just need one good one a week.
It was a touchdown. Missed the extra point.
Yep. Okay, I'm in then.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Pop Douglas drag route touchdown.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I can get on board with that. I'm gonna go. I think this is like a the NFL makes no sense game, and
Yeah,
it's like the
totally
Chargers
could be.
should win by 100 because they're a good team and we're a bad team, and they beat bad teams. I think we're gonna win like 17-13.
Dude, and Mayo keeps his job.
And Mayo keeps his job, and
That's probably what it
but
is.
we don't score. Like the offense doesn't look great. We score on like a kick return,
Right.
or like a fumble six.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's
Totally
raining,
agree.
and then we get like maybe an Antonio Gibson. Like,
Herbert gets banged up
8-yard.
early.
Yeah, something like that
Yeah.
happens, and like no one's running, like no one's throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Drake May still has like 2 pictures on it.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
just like not a pretty game at all.
Right.
It's just ugly. I think the under's a good play. I think the Pats cover just because
Okay.
the Chargers should
Right.
cover.
And this does seem like a game that is going to keep Mayo his job. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and we haven't like won in like everything. We've lost every game we're supposed to lose, and all the games we maybe were supposed to win, we've also lost.
Yes.
Except for the Bengals game.
Yep.
But I think this is a game where it's just like, what the fuck? Why? How did we win?
True. Okay.
And people online are actually mad because then we don't have a good draft pick,
And we keep the coach.
and
yeah.
we keep the coach, and
Yeah.
it's like, what? This is where a poverty team does something poverty and wins a game.
Yes, exactly.
So
exactly.
that's my prediction. Unfortunately, I hope that's kind of not what happens.
I know, I did too. But-
I'd rather either we lose
or just kill him and it's awesome.
or we kill him and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, there's some hope.
Exactly. No money.
End of the season, Drake
Yep.
May looks great.
Yep.
Mayo said something not
Horrible.
absolutely after the game.
Yeah.
All right.
All
That's
right.
our prediction.
We'll see you then. We'll see you at halftime.
See you at halftime.
Oh, hey.
We're back.
We're back. Hey.
Oh wait, let me get this over here. Let's get this situated. We're back.
We're back.
Unfortunately, no,
Shockingly.
we're not back. We're here.
Far from back.
We've returned.
We've returned.
Yeah,
The Patriots just lost 40-7
40-7
to the Los Angeles Chargers. I guessed 32-6.
Yep,
Pretty close.
My prediction was.
We honestly, I mean, we got
I
destroyed and
wasn't-
Drake May had a good moment.
My prediction was obviously wrong. I didn't think we were ever going to play good and beat them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that it was just going to be one of those things where it's like, it's a rainy day, some weird shit happens, and
Yeah.
we somehow win by a field goal.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be like
Horrible.
I'm just trying to back myself up. It was just bad.
But you had said I would like that, and then but also an awesome Drake May moment
We got the awesome Drake May moment.
Yeah.
That play, what was it, right before the half?
right before the
Right
half.
before the half, yeah. It was a.
And then I said touchdown.
There
to
was a
Mario
flag on
Douglas.
the play, so it was kind of just like a free play. He threw it, 50 yards, and Pop Douglas got open.
Great
caught it,
catch.
rolled into the end zone. Great catch. He is definitely one of the few highlights on this team.
Highlights of the
which
season.
would be Drake May, who had a concussion, came back in,
Yes.
got hit in the head a couple more times. Christian Gonzalez out of the game with a concussion. Keon White, who we can talk about, he's had some questionable quotes.
Apparently he's back now. They had a hard
Oh,
heart today.
okay, that's
Yeah.
good. He had a quote that was like, I'm just going to play these 2 games and then see where we're at.
Yep.
Which is bad for a player that's under contract for like 3 more years.
And young and in theory ascending.
Yeah. So semi wears the locker.
But apparently they had a heart-to-heart just in the
He also got hurt, though.
Yeah.
He also got hurt. That's where I was going with that one. He got hurt, and Pop Douglas...
I think he's
played
okay.
right. No, he should be right.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Pop Douglas seems like one of those guys. I'm not gonna say that because then he's gonna get hurt. I was gonna say like one of those friends you have, like Carter, that like is like just a crazy athlete that just would never get hurt because he just like jumps up and springs around.
It's gonna be so.
Yeah,
it's something horrible.
I'm sorry, Pop. I didn't mean to curse you.
Yeah,
I love you.
So the reports out of New England is that Mayo's job is safe, barring a calamity.
Right. How was that?
What
calamity? What defines a calamity?
I know.
I feel like that's just a nonsense report.
I think also, I mean, it's Rappaport. I just think it's lazy. I think it's just lazy from the Crafts, honestly. Like,
well, it comes down to like at this point, someone just tweeted this out. Shout out Carlos Talks Pats on Twitter.
Good
account.
follow.
He said the decision comes this week or in the coming weeks. Robert Kraft will have to choose his loyalty to the Patriots organization and fans, or his loyalty to one person.
Yep.
Because it's like everyone thinks you got to move on. Even the players like can kind of feel. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for the players. Everyone outside of the team knows that like Mayo's not the guy. So if you want to be loyal to your fans, then you make a change. But if you want to be loyal to Gerard Mayo, then you give him another year. Maybe fire a coordinator or 2. I think if you're gonna fire one, you might as well fire both.
I agree.
I didn't want it to come to this point. I've talked about it nonstop on this pod where it's like. It's not good for the young players' development to keep switching out coaches and switching out systems, but at this point, why delay?
Yeah, the inevitable.
It's not like next year Gerard Mayo is going to be like much wiser and a better coach. I know it's his first year coaching, so like he could gain the experience, but like how much smarter of a football mind are you going to become?
I agree.
In the next year,
I agree. Is Mayo a better coach than Mike Vrabel? No. Is Mayo a better coach than Pete Carroll? No. Former Patriots coach. Is Mayo a better coach than Ben Johnson?
Definitely
no.
not.
Now there's not a lot of great. There's not a lot of great
options. That's the thing.
I still think if you like if they do their due diligence, which there is actually a situation because of the Brian Flores lawsuit, no owners are doing any sort of due diligence before the fact, so that actually kind of probably does affect things. But if there's any chance in any world. And I think we're actually going to see reports of this where it's like Ben Johnson would be interesting in coaching Drake May.
Yeah.
Fire him. Like what? What would? Oh my God!
It shouldn't have been Mayo from the start, but we can't do like should have been.
I know.
Could have been. Like this is just the situation.
The situation. The Eberflus,
which also I want to keep mentioning that we are a bad team with bad players.
Again,
bad front office. Like Elliot Wolf, we can talk about the Ladd McConkey thing.
Yep.
Terrible. He shouldn't have a job.
Yep.
No one should have a job besides Drake May.
And Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
That's it. I literally think that's a great point because if we had a decent enough roster, then we could judge Mayo correctly and there would be no doubts. You know what I mean? Now it's like, well, how bad is this roster really? But again, I'm still of the belief that in football, the roster thing is not much of an issue. The Chargers traded Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and one of their best receivers today is some guy named Davis off the kickoff team because they have a great coach in there. You know what I mean? And they were horrible last year. All they did was just get rid of their 2 best receivers. You know?
Yeah, they also have decent players on defense. But
they were bad last year.
Yeah,
you know, so it's like
good coaching.
I do think it's just good coaching. Like if we had Jim Harbaugh running our team, Pop Douglas would be like an 1,000-yard receiver. Yeah. Keon White would be really good. You know, we would probably be 500. You know what I mean? Yes, Ramondre would be a beast. They would probably grind fumble training every day.
Right.
You know, I can't speak to whatever that looks like, but
that play call was terrible.
Like I do think that this roster is good enough to be like 500. There's obviously some drops.
I really don't. I think we have. I mean that
it's a horrible roster, but I think like the Chargers do not have a good roster.
No, coaching definitely elevates the roster. You know what I want out of the front office or Robert Kraft to be like, we're going to give these guys another offseason where Elliot Wolf has to make the right moves and pick up a wide receiver and draft offensive linemen. And then we're going to give Mayo another season to see what he can do with the roster and Drake May. And if they don't have it, then they're all gone. Then we're going to start
everyone. Yeah.
Instead of being like,
let's see.
Well, if there's a calamity, if something really bad happens, then maybe I'll think about it.
It's like, no, this is the plan.
Yeah, it's like, tell me what the plan is instead of just being like, well, maybe this, maybe that, maybe if something really bad goes wrong, then I'll fire.
It's like, we'll just figure it out as we go.
You can't tell him that. Yeah. You can't say if something really bad goes wrong because then he's going to play conservative.
Of course.
So nothing bad goes wrong.
Of course, yeah.
Which
Be like, look, you're gonna have this season. You're not gonna hear. You're gonna get only support from me this season. You know?
I'll give you this season. I'll give you the off season. You got to say all the right things in the press conferences. You got to make the right moves because your first couple of years is what determines your career.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta ace it. You gotta ace the test. And if midway through the next season, like we suck and the same mistakes are happening and we're fumbling constantly, then you're gone. But I feel like it's not gonna be that.
Like, please,
they're gonna keep saying weird things. Like,
I know
there's gonna be weird reports coming out.
Right.
Just like tell me.
And I guarantee we are going to see Ian Rappaport, probably not Ian Rappaport, it's probably going to be someone on that the B tier of reporters, post a tweet where it's like Ben Johnson, quote, would have interest in coaching Drake May. And I guarantee we're going to see it.
I know.
And it's like...
Which they'd be awesome.
It'd be awesome.
And then you get T. Higgins. Like, it's really... We're not that far away.
That's what I mean. Like,
it's
we're
because
really
in the NFL, you're not that far away from being a borderline playoff team.
Exactly.
You're far away from being a championship team.
But you're never far away from being a borderline
But we're really
playoff team.
Only a coach and a couple players away from...
Chargers were the fifth worst team in the NFL last year.
Yeah.
Now they have 10 wins, right? They just got their 10th win and clinched the playoffs. Yeah. Like, that's what it is.
In the division with the Chiefs.
And they got worse.
Yeah.
Roster-wise. You know?
Yeah.
And again, and it's like they brought in guys like that beast at fullback. But it's like, that's a coaching thing.
Yeah.
Like Jim Harbaugh. He's a beast. 44.
He's the ultimate. Talk about wagons.
Yeah, Wagon.
I got to look him up.
Like, we don't have any of those at those positions. And I think that's a coach thing, and I'm just over it. Again, you kept saying it during the game.
Scott Matlock.
Matlock's a beast.
Yeah.
What does Gerard Mayo do?
What does he do? We're talking about scapegoats, and people are saying AVPs may be gone. What does Gerard Mayo actually do? Because he doesn't call the defense. He doesn't call the offense.
Defensive coach, defense has gotten worse.
And then he just goes out in the press conferences and says random shit.
Yep.
And then he goes the next day and he's like, I shouldn't have said that. My bad. We're fine. Everybody still likes me because I'm a player's coach.
Yeah.
So you can't blame him for the bad stuff that's happening on the field. You can certainly blame him for doing nothing and not being a leader, which is a reason to fire him enough. But then who gets fired for having a bad offense, putting together the bad team?
Yep.
Like, it can't all fall on Gerard's shoulders, which he should be fired for what? For the things he's saying, not being a leader.
Yeah.
Being a player's coach. But he's also like, Alex Van Pelt is calling the offense, and it's terrible.
Correct.
So that's fireable offense.
Can we just lay out the facts?
DeMarcus Covington, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Okay. He top 10 defense in the league last year, and they are awful.
I think they were the third best defense in the league last year.
Yeah,
they're
whatever.
Terrible.
They're awful.
Terrible. Like, let's just lay out the stats.
We talked about it before the game.
Yeah.
Bill did so much for the team in the front office. He just ran everything. So it's like you have to fill so many different voids that Bill Belichick left. I understand that it's super tough, but you still can't just be like, "Oh, we're just going to be bad." You got to try and make moves.
And again, I'm so willing to see something. Like, I'm so like, even the Drake.
I'll see the 10-year plan.
That's what I mean.
Like, tell me it.
Even if Drake May is like, even when this, like, it reminds me. I keep bringing back to this because it's what I want it to be. Like, even when the Celtics were bad, it's like, well, Avery Bradley's a grinder.
You know
what I mean?
Guys, yeah.
Jameson, what is his name? Oh my God, Jay Crowder. Jameson Crowder. That's so funny. Jay Crowder's making like big buckets. Like, oh my God, I like the move getting IT.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, oh my God, we're getting all the picks. Okay, I see this vision. Like, like there's no vision and there's no there's in the on-field product. I don't see anything besides, once again, Drake May being individually great and seeing that that's a free play, getting him with his cadence and throwing a bomb to Pop Douglas. Like,
yeah, I know.
I'm willing to be losing these games, but be like, well, that we lost by a field goal, and like that second quarter was really good. Keyshawn Boutte just dropped the ball. You know what I mean? But that's not the case.
I think a lot of Patriots fans are in the same mindset.
Yeah.
With us, I'm hoping. I mean, no one should really be like, we got to win the Super Bowl again. Like,
right.
I think people understand that we're rebuilding, but you gotta rebuild.
You gotta rebuild.
You can't just
hang out.
Build the small little like the first. You can't build the basement and then hang out in the basement.
That's
you gotta
what it
build
is.
The walls,
Yes.
and the doors,
Yes.
and the windows.
And we dude, you got a great sofa in the basement.
I know.
And you got a great TV.
90-inch TV.
Great. That's it. You don't have anything else, by the way.
You can't sit on anything.
No. That's okay. Like, you can go, it's like, oh, dude,
you got a great infrastructure.
And you're like, dude, imagine you bring that TV upstairs. Yeah, right. It's like, dude, bring that TV upstairs. It's like,
there is no upstairs.
Yeah. It's like, dude, there used to be a mansion here.
Yeah, there used to be a mansion.
It burned down.
What
are we?
Yeah, all we got is a TV.
Yeah, we got a nice TV though.
Sweet.
Like,
can I come over and chill? It's winter.
It's kind of. It will be cold.
It's gonna snow.
Yeah, we don't have a roof.
There's no roof. Yeah.
Or slash floor.
To sit.
No. TV's nice.
We don't have any drinks or food or fridge or anything, so you can't hang out. But man, this TV.
Yeah, and there used to be a mansion.
Yeah, and soon enough, someone's gonna be like, just bring the TV to my house. You know?
No.
And then you're like, huh.
It's gonna. My worst fear is that he's like Carson Palmer. You know.
That's your worst fear?
Well, I just mean
What
like.
about failure?
Well, that was a failure.
No, you.
Oh, okay. I have that. That's
talking about your worst
2025
fears.
goals. Yeah, it's just like he's good, but the organization sucks. Then goes to another team and is pretty okay.
Matt Stafford.
Yeah, Matt Stafford. It's basically Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Why did I use Carson Palmer? He was
I
like
don't know.
he was like the most like general basic version of that analogy.
Okay.
Stafford's a way better example. Won a Super Bowl. Yeah, my worst fear is that he's Matt Stafford.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my worst fear is spiders.
Okay, so that's the Patriots. I don't know if there's not much I'd rather. I have more. I think next week I'll spend the week doing a how to fix the Patriots. I'll get this situation.
That could be an off-season thing. Too.
Yeah, I'll get the situation figured out.
Okay,
no
good.
worries.
Your one
there.
last year worked out.
Yeah,
Who was the coach?
Vrabel.
Yeah.
It was slow at
And
first.
Wes Welker was the offensive coordinator. Still not crazy.
Not crazy.
No.
Not crazy at all.
All right, we just keep rolling with the Boston sports update.
Let's do it.
That was our live reaction to the Patriots game.
Yep.
It's 4:30 right after the game.
Yeah, very live.
All right, Celtics.
Oh my God, we got to talk about Lat McConkey.
Oh, true. We got
Rewind. That's the other thing. Rewind.
Time to hate some more.
Let's do the Lat McConkey thing.
So Lad McConkey went for 2 tutties, like 60 yards and 6 catches or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know his exact stats.
I kind of want to. Let's get his exact stats.
I'll pull him up. So today, Lad McConkey went 8 catches, 94 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Polk's career.
He has 12 receptions, 87 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Okay, so a worse career than Lad McConkey had today.
Yeah.
We traded down 3 picks. It was 34-37. We had picked 34. Could have taken Lad McConkey. We traded down, we got Polk, and then pick 110 or something with Javon Baker.
Yeah, we've got.
We also traded pick 137, something like that, 145, whatever, to the Chargers, and they drafted a cornerback who has 4 interceptions on the year.
Jim Harbaugh
so
just
both
licking his
better.
chops.
Yeah.
He was like, please give me those.
Yeah, so that's,
unbelievable.
Terrible.
I don't know. That's one of the more like unforgivable moves that the Patriots have had the last few years.
Yeah.
Like you
Bad.
It wasn't like it's a Puka Nacua thing where it's like no one knew he was.
No, there's just it's like
Lad McConkey.
Lad McConkey was
on Georgia.
Yeah.
Like he's nasty on Georgia. We saw a tweet of a conspiracy theory that like they didn't want to take Lad McConkey because it was too much of like a Belichick guy type of move.
He's white.
Like small white receiver, gritty,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, we're moving away from Belichick. And if that, I mean, it seems like that could honestly be the case.
Could be. It would be something stupid that
he's so good. That. Imagine Drake, and I cannot imagine Drake May and Lad McConkey. First of all, fireworks, amazing. Herbert and Drake May kind of,
and then you have like Kendrick Bourne on the outside, Pop Douglas in the slot, Hunter Henry.
Perfect.
I cannot offensive line.
I just cannot fathom how bad Jaylen Polk is. Like what happened?
I also
today he had a drop.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That was a dot too.
Is that a coach thing? Is that a development thing? I don't know what's
maybe
happening.
both. Yeah, maybe both.
He's so bad. He's so bad. He's the worst receiver in the league. And Baker
is statistically the worst receiver ever.
Baker is nowhere to be found. So it's like, what is going on? It's a failure on everybody. It's a failure on the front office for driving him, and then it's a failure on the coaching staff for not developing him 1%.
Talking about the draft next year, I don't see how Travis Hunter fixes this team. I don't want to get into this whole debate right now. There was a couple plays where it's like, can we just block somebody?
Got to block somebody.
Like, give me a left.
And by the way, conversely, what did the Chargers do in the draft?
Drafted a left tackle and Joe Alt's awesome.
He's
and then
so
waited.
Yeah.
They didn't draft Marvin Harrison.
Yep.
Waited.
Got
McConkey in the second round. I'm not saying we're gonna snag someone like that, but
it'd be great if we did.
I'd be down to take a chance. Sign T. Higgins and then draft someone in like the 3rd round.
Yeah.
And draft 5 offensive linemen in the 1st
Please
round.
give me the Kelvin Banks guy.
Yeah, just
like,
give me
or Campbell. I mean, Will Campbell. We'll have the whole offseason to do
But we
this.
could get hype.
But Will Campbell has like a little bit of an aura.
But I just want to like have the verbal note now that there were so many plays today when it's like if you just blocked for a couple extra seconds, we could look all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right, time to move on. I don't want to.
Yeah. I don't want to move on.
I don't want to. I'm saying I don't want to talk about the Patriots anymore.
Perfect. Next team, Bruins. Quick.
Sure.
I can do it quick.
Whatever.
They got killed last night, 6-2 to Columbus. I watched a lot of the game. Goaltending issues, defensive. Turnovers. It's the same issues they've been having all year. But they still have looked like overall better since new coach. They also had 3 days off, 3 full off days.
And then got smoked.
Yeah, because of the new bargaining agreement, I believe. Like no practice, nothing over Christmas. So, you come in flat. Columbus also, They're like a 500 team. On the road, Columbus is like 3-12.
Oh.
At home, we played them in Columbus.
Oh, okay.
They're like 12
undefeated.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
All
unbelievable. Right. So
we play them again next.
Yeah.
Back to
so do the Celtics or the Pacers. So I'm not like I'm concerned. It's the same stuff you're usually seeing, but
just the team that we are.
You
want to talk about the goaltending?
Yeah, the goaltending.
Do you think time? I know
that wasn't Swayman in last night.
Do you think? Oh, okay. Do you think time off in hockey like that, 3 days, is like better or worse for hockey players?
I always say. I always say worse because my dad says it's worse, and he's like been hockey all his life, and he's played a bunch, played in college. He is always like, dude, that is the worst thing.
You just want to keep going.
Yeah, keep going because it's like I think hockey probably more than anything else is a rhythm sport. It's
yeah,
so fast.
Basketball, I feel
basketball's similar, maybe.
I feel like basketball, there's pros and cons because like obviously guys want to rest, but if you're just like on a heater, you just want to keep going. I think.
Yeah.
Which I guess could be the same for hockey, but the injuries are different. Yeah, they play the Blue Jackets again on the 28th.
Is it home and home, or do they come back?
I don't know.
And
then the Capitals the 31st.
Yeah.
They're still a playoff team right now.
Yeah. They can. It'll be
just get in,
disappointment if they don't get in.
Just get in. Yeah. Okay, it'll be disappointment. Okay. Celtics are 23-8. At this point last year, they were 25-6. So not crazy difference, but it feels like a little different.
Yeah, but
I think I was looking at it though. We went on like, I think we had 2 10-game win streaks
last year.
At this point last year, something like that.
That makes sense.
People online, we beat the Pacers, 142-105.
Yep.
Play them again tomorrow.
Yep.
Missoula said that winning by 40 was just as much of a distraction as a loss, which is just an awesome Missoula quote.
Yeah.
I wonder if
the new Belichick stuff.
Yeah, it's the new Belichick stuff. Do you think that gets like tiring? It definitely did for the Belichick thing, but after like 20 years.
I know. That's like as a player or for us?
As a player.
I know. I worry about that too, but I think he's probably just so awesome in the room that I doubt he's that way.
Yeah, I doubt he's that way too.
So, but the quotes are awesome, and he's just going to keep being awesome. I felt I was a little. Christmas was tough, but again, Philly comes out playing like it's Game 7 of these conference finals.
Yeah, it's always,
and so I'm like, again, I was feeling like they were
plus
probably the best.
Tatum play or no? Tatum missed the game before. So.
Yeah. They're like the best possible basketball team last year. So like, obviously, you're gonna take a little step back. So I thought they had taken a half step back last night. 2023 Celtics. I mean, they are all like
with
all
no
the way
Chris
back.
Stapps
No Chris Stapps or Drew.
Yeah,
and they just Jordan Walsh had a couple of nice buckets. Like they were back, and I think the Christmas Day game is going to be a positive because that's like they kind of got woken up a bit. JB talked about it after how he's like, we just aren't defending. Like we need to lock in, and they defended like crazy against Indy, and they just destroyed them from the jump. It was one of those those wins that we got last year. A bunch where it's like, wow, we just crushed them.
Yeah, so, I'm clearly not as nervous as I was last year, just because we can win a ring now.
Yeah.
Although I still would just like to rip off like 8 in a row or something.
Yep.
Just for a little confidence booster.
Right.
Just because it feels good.
And get us. I don't know if we're gonna catch Cleveland because they kind of seem like one of those teams.
Yeah.
But
you don't want to fall to like a 3 seed or something.
Exactly.
You want to rip them off. I know once we get in the playoffs, like it's a whole different story. But you also kind of want to gear up. I know that's so far down the road.
Yep.
But just I don't know. You don't want to keep dropping random games.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown, 44 points. Great game. Controlled the game from start to finish.
Yeah.
Is Jaylen Brown a top 10 player?
Yeah, he won the Sports Illustrated, basketball player of the year? NBA basketball player of the year?
Yep.
Is he a top 10 player? Do you think Tatum, like, in the locker room is like, oh, Finals MVP, Sports Center player of the year? Like, do you think he's like, fuck?
I don't think Tatum is. I don't think
Tatum gives a shit. And I think Joe has built an environment.
Commented on his post, so I liked it. Tatum did.
Okay, sweet. I think Joe, like, has built an environment where it's like, who gives a fuck about the awards? Like, we're a family.
Yep.
Is Jaylen Brown a top 10 player? That's the question.
I did do rankings.
For me, we can obviously rank the exact ones to get people upset. For me, it's like I would rank players in tiers, kind of.
Yeah.
I think he's around the 10 to 15. Mm-hmm. Maybe someone would have him 9, someone would have him 16. I think he's right around there. It's not like there's miles difference. Like he's probably close to who do you have around him? Like Devin Booker, John Morant, Anthony Davis. When Anthony Davis is healthy, he's awesome.
I have Anthony Davis higher than him. Yeah.
Okay. Like LeBron right now. You said.
Yeah.
You talk about the top guys. It's like Luka, who's hurt. Tatum, Jokic, Giannis, Embiid when he's healthy. But then there's like, I mean,
I don't have Embiid in my top 15.
He hasn't played at all this year.
That's how much I can't stand him.
So what's your list?
I'm
down to make a list if you want, but I just want to say for me, he's like whatever, however you want to make tiers. If it's like 1A is the top 3 guys, and then tier 2 is the next group, I think he's probably around the bottom of tier 2.
Yeah, tiers is the mature way to do it.
Yeah.
The way to get people mad.
Yes,
I would say
okay.
Jokic 1, Giannis 2, Tatum 3, Let me do it again. Jokic 1, Giannis 2, LeBron 3. Just because...
Whoa. Right now?
Just because it's so tough because I know if it was Game 7, he would be like the best player on the court.
I don't know that for sure.
All right, that's fine. I'll put him down.
They haven't even like made a playoff spot in the last 4 years, something like that.
Well, they were in the Western Conference Finals, 2 years ago?
That is true.
Jokic 1, Giannis 2, Tatum 3, Luka 4, LeBron 5, Curry 6, SGA 7, KD 8, Anthony Davis 9, Anthony Edwards 10, Victor Wembanyama 11, Jaylen Brown 12.
Okay, yeah, so he's right. So you had like Devin Booker lower than him.
I have
Donovan Mitchell lower
right now.
than
I
him.
have D-Mitch, Cat, Brunson, D-Book.
I think the
And
better
then
argument
I
is
should put
who's the
Embiid
best
somewhere.
shooting guard.
Yeah.
I guess he even plays a small forward now.
Yeah.
Basketball's so tough to compare people.
Positionless.
But
I think he's close. I think he's right there. I think he's just...
You can make the argument. There's definitely some stretches where you're like, holy shit, this guy's awesome because he plays defense and he can score the ball.
And I do think we're like, if again, and I hate to do this because it's counterproductive, but if you had Jaylen Brown switch with Donovan Mitchell,
yeah,
I think people would view him quite differently.
Yeah, he would score a lot more, but
that's what
Donovan
I mean.
Mitchell's a beast.
Donovan Mitchell's a beast, but I think Jaylen Brown would score more.
I think the better argument is who's the best shooting guard in the league. Because there are definitely stretches where JB doesn't look great. It's just like 15, 16,
I know. I think
points.
it's tough because of the team he plays on. You know,
It is so
it's
tough to compare.
Yeah, but
he's right around there, 10 to 15.
the thing is, I don't
15-ish.
even feel like that he doesn't get his flowers because people love him.
I mean,
People
he just won the basketball player of the year.
People hate Tatum. So
yeah.
Tatum has been on a heater with the rebounds.
Who do you like more?
As a person or as a basketball player?
Do you know them as people?
I've been in the same room as Jaylen Brown.
True.
So Jaylen Brown dapped up a couple of my friends, not me.
What? Not you? You
Yeah.
get the dap?
No, I was like, hey, he dapped up Eli.
Did you dap up your friend right after? Did you dap up Eli
I was like,
right after?
give me
Give me
that.
some
I
of
was
that.
like, give me that hand. Yeah. I was like, give me that hand.
Jaylen.
He looked so good that night in person. White, tight shirt, long sleeve.
Yeah, jacked probably.
Have you been lifting? And then we saw it in the media day, like right after. I was like, I saw that first in person.
Yeah, sweet.
So that's my feelings on Jaylen Brown, basically.
Okay. Some people on Twitter were calling for Kristaps to be traded. Nonsense.
How about
just because of the inconsistency and he gets
How
hurt.
about we don't need him in the regular season?
Nah, I need him.
So
I need him.
But that's what I mean.
I need him.
We don't. Let me rephrase.
I need him all the time.
Let me rephrase. We don't need him to play in the regular
Nope.
season.
Let's just make him. Let him play.
He doesn't have to play.
Let's just play. Whenever you're
How
healthy,
about you
just play.
sit your cute
No,
tall
because you
butt
gotta be ready.
on the bench?
Sitting out is lame.
No. But if he needs. By the way, he's never fucking inconsistent when he plays. When he plays, it's
Yeah, he's
amazing.
awesome. The inconsistency is health, people are saying.
Insanely injured.
Which he's 7'2". What do you want him to do?
Is
He's
not
7'2", like 150 pounds.
Human being is not supposed to work that way, and every time he moves, it's horrible. But trade him for what? What are we trading him for?
No, I'm not in on this. I didn't even entertain it.
I'm asking.
I just saw the
who's
tweets
the
and
messenger.
scrolled.
Yeah, scroll. It's silly.
Yeah.
He's also.
I think it's
such a good
tomfoolery.
Boston guy.
Yeah.
Such a good.
He
Boston
loves it.
guy.
Him and JB are boys. I love him.
Yeah. So if you say that, get out of my life.
And if you say that, I say,
get out of my life.
tis, 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 tis.
Tiff, tiff, tisk, tisk. That's going
That's
on
what
the
I say.
quote graphic. Okay, perfect.
Okay, Red Sox.
That's it. Yep, last one.
Yeah, Sox. I mean, we can talk about. This is going to be kind of along the goals for me. We're going to do 2025 goals.
We can parlay. I would like to start recording, but if we want to do this and then
I just do a quick update. Walker Buehler. Have we talked since Walker Buehler's been a Red Sox?
No,
sir.
sir.
All right. Well, let's talk about that then.
Yeah.
Walker Buehler signs a 1-year, $21 million deal.
Somewhere in the 20s, I believe.
With the Boston Red Sox, he's like pumped.
He's pumped.
He's pumped.
He's a cool guy. He did an interview podcast thing with Mookie Betts. I don't know if it's Mookie Betts' podcast, but right after they won, personality on this guy.
I also forgot that he was the guy that was like, let me get that retro jersey from whoever and wore it like 7 days in a row.
Perfect.
At the parade.
Amazing.
He had Tommy John like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So we got a couple Tommy John arms on the team now. His second Tommy John. But he was awesome in the playoffs. He hasn't really had his stuff the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But listen, I am convinced that any pitcher that's been good or is playing well, and you add in Andrew Bailey, the Red Sox pitching coach, to the equation, then like they're going to be a Cy Young.
I agree. Also, how's this for a scenario? Walker Buehler has an up and down season like he did last year, but then we get in the playoffs, and he's going up to the mound. Like, how are we feeling? Yeah. Awesome.
He's also going to be probably our third arm. I mean, Tanner Houck's still awesome. They were talking today about expanding the rotation from 5 to 6 guys to give guys more rest. Last year we had like the shortest rest out of any team in the league.
Gotcha.
With starting pitchers.
Yeah.
So give guys some more rest. I think our rotation is like awesome. Our starting rotation, you could argue, I think it's the best in the AL.
It's hard to be as nearly as angry as I was.
No, for sure. We got
front office.
But we're still not spending money. That's the problem. Is we're still not spending money. That's a 1-year deal. We didn't really commit.
Right.
We traded for Garrett Crochet. Haven't extended him. He's getting like $2 million a year.
Yeah.
So many other guys are signing huge contracts. Corbin Burns just signed with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Who was
Another could have had it. Yeah.
Could have had it. He made got $230, which we easily could have paid for. It's like the same that we're paying Crochet and Walker.
Yep.
It's just like it feels still kind of phony to me.
Okay.
That like we're not actually paying anybody.
Right.
We're trading for guys
At least
signing them on
guys.
1-year deals that are like, if you get hurt, I'm not going to pay you again. Like we're not really committed to these guys.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But I've also been thinking like Alex Bregman's been a big rumor. We need a right-handed hitter. Mm-hmm. We also need some bullpen help, which I hope we can pay for. We probably won't. We need a right-handed hitter because right now all we have is like Rafaela, who's not a great hitter, but
yet.
And like Rob Refsnyder. It's like we got some Trevor Story who probably won't even end up playing.
Right, probably. Okay.
We need some right-handed bats, and Alex Bregman's like rumored to be the guy.
Yeah.
Just go pay him. We won't pay him. But then it's like, do you want to lock up all this money in Alex Bregman's 6-year deal, whatever it is, when you have all these prospects coming up? So they're definitely fighting internally, I think, on like, do we want to pay these guys? Do we not want to? I think the AL is wide open right now. Soto just went to the NL. Corbin Burns just went to the NL. Like, all these stars are leaving the AL. Mm-hmm. It's kind of wide open right now. I think you could sign Bregman, maybe sign a couple of other guys, and make a legit playoff push.
And by the way, sign Bregman away from Houston, which is...
True. Another AL contender. Yeah. I was going to say... Oh, about Alex Bregman, Walker Buehler.
Yeah.
They own a horse together.
Do they?
And the horse... This was one of my wagons. The horse is named March of Time. Just won a race yesterday.
So they're tight.
Bring him to Boston.
I need that guy.
Alex Bregman, big Red Sox guy, kind of huge Dustin Pedroia fit.
Okay, that's good. I just can't. Oh my god, I can't get over that 18 series with him.
Yeah, I know it's tough,
but
it's tough.
Years ago, years ago, and the horse.
He's changed, man.
Do it for
and
the horse.
Walker Buehler now. He's on.
I like that he can be. He's a Pedroia guy.
Mm-hmm. Huge Pedroia guy. He's also like one of those guys that's a leader. We need the leader.
I know he is personality, and that's what we felt.
Yeah,
again playing against him.
I know he's a beast.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good update.
Cool.
Come back with our 2025 goals.
Love it.
And
finish off with some wagons.
And some wagons. Correct. And we're back.
We are back.
2025 goals.
2024 is drawing to a close.
2024 is drawing to a close. How was your year?
It was good.
Year in review.
I have this thing where I'm like, I'm never good enough, right? So
in your opinion,
in my opinion,
yeah,
right.
Me as well.
Right. It's a
that's human nature.
Human nature, and we're go-getters.
We are go-getters.
High achievers. So
I would argue I'm not.
It's common. I would argue against that, but I'm like, I didn't do anything this year.
Yeah.
And then you look back and you sit down and you go month by month, and you're like, no, I actually did a good amount.
Did a ton.
So that makes you feel better.
You graduated college.
That's a huge thing. That in its own.
You worked for Fox.
I did do that.
Got another job editing a huge podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Wagon.
Great year.
Yes. No.
The
But
Wagon.
by the way, this podcast got me all of those jobs. So shout out.
Shout out us.
First. That's what happens when you're first.
When you're first.
So,
If
hey.
not first, you're last.
If you're feeling a little like maybe you didn't do much this year, I'm sure you did. Maybe just take a second.
I love this. A little inspiration.
I'm sure you did.
Shout out the people.
Shout out
Killian Davis.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's
awesome.
probably listening right now.
Yeah.
He's probably listening right now.
He would be a good locker room guy.
He'd be a great locker room guy.
Need him on the Pats.
Dude, yes.
Good motivation guy.
Yes.
All right. 2025 goals. 2024, I was going to say something just now.
Okay.
I forgot,
inspirational,
though.
talking
you
motivation.
You caught me off guard.
Before my speech.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
It's drawing to a close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget.
2025 is upon us.
Yeah, it is.
The sunrise of 2025 has begun.
I lost it. I lost it.
You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're getting old.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting to like
die.
No, I hope not. But I'm just like, wow. I keep seeing TikTok comments of like people being like, yeah, these youngins like don't know about Steph Curry.
We're 100% older than you.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh no, the people on our post that are like, who gave these kids podcasts?
Oh, that.
You're probably 17.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So
we're
stop.
40.
Stop. I'm not 40, but I'm not 17.
Okay.
That's what my dating profile says.
Put that on
Okay.
All right. Goals. We're gonna start with Patriots, or not Patriots, but just like Boston goals,
yes.
Boston sports goals. Then we'll do some other sports goals, and then we have just life goals, maybe.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to start with the Patriots?
Sure.
Mine are super simple and not very creative.
Okay.
It was just like spend money on the offensive line or
Nice.
wide receivers and
Nice.
draft well.
Great.
Make the right moves, get additions.
Nice.
Just additions.
Nice.
Is the word, I think.
Okay.
What do you
Good.
got?
That's good. I have a similar thing. I started off with because
I stayed away from the coaching thing because I wasn't sure where we were at.
they kind of are in conjunction with each other. I said hire me as the team president. That's the first one, and then I would hire a new coach and trade for DK Metcalf.
Okay,
That's what I
sweet.
do.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
Celtics,
Sure.
back to back,
Yep.
and no, I didn't write anything else.
Okay.
I was going to say, now that I didn't know you were going to be the coach, I want to go meet all the players.
Yes.
Invite us to meet all the players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Back to
And I want to hang out with Deuce.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to make sure he's like.
Safe.
Yeah. I just need to see Deuce in person because I think he's awesome, but I just want to make sure he's not like annoying. You know.
Okay, he's like a 7-year-old. So
I know.
He's going to be annoying. I thought you were going to say real. I want to make sure he's real.
I do kind of want to make sure he's real.
Do you think he's fake?
That would suck if he was fake.
All right, yeah,
They're
keep it moving.
disturbing.
What do you got, Celtics?
So it looks like back to back, and the team gets sold to someone cool.
True.
And by cool, I mean someone who's
Saudis.
passionate and likes to spend money.
Saudi Arabia.
Preferably not Saudi Arabia, but if
And
they
you
are
want
going
Jordan
to
Walsh to become Scottie Pippen.
and Jordan Walsh to become Scottie Pippen, he took a couple steps in that direction last night.
Okay.
He has about 1 trillion steps to go, but he took about 4 last night, which I am excited by.
Better
Hit a
than
couple
0.
threes. Yep,
And
exactly.
1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah.
In terms of steps.
No, yeah, he's taking those.
Yeah. Okay.
7
All right,
out
Bruins.
of 1 trillion. Bruins, yeah.
Beat the Panthers in the playoffs. I don't know how it happened, but like
that'd be
that would
sweet.
be so awesome.
That'd be cool. I said invent a time machine. Go back in time to 2013. Don't give up 2 goals in 17 seconds to the Blackhawks in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Then go forward to 2019 and don't lose Game 7 at home of the Stanley Cup Finals to the St. Louis Blues. Then go forward again to 2023 and don't lose in 7 games to the Florida Panthers in the first round of the playoffs when you have the greatest record in the history of hockey. Then you can come back. That's
Got it.
my 2025 wish for the Bruins.
You're not gonna go save Bobby Orr's knees.
He gave us enough.
Okay, true. That's gonna look great on a quote card,
Yeah.
on a graphic. That's a good one. I was gonna write that.
Yeah.
And then I figured it'd just be the Panthers would be
That would be my
revenge
goal.
enough.
Yeah.
That'd be my goal.
Yeah. That'd be my goal.
Okay, Red Sox.
Sure.
You want to start? Go ahead.
Sure. I said young players get called up and are good, at least Roman Anthony.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a great one. Yeah, I said make the playoffs. Let's just make
Okay,
the
cool.
playoffs.
Love it.
Just make the
Love both
playoffs.
I would rather.
And Tristan Costas hits 40 home runs.
What if we make the playoffs, but all of our young guys, a bunch of our young guys get called
Die in
up
a
and they're
bus
all
crash.
bad? Nope. They're just
Okay.
disappointing.
That would suck.
Right. But we make the playoffs. What would you, I think I would rather us not make the playoffs, but the young guys are all like really, really good and we barely miss it.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah.
But I would also enjoy making the playoffs.
That'd be fun. Go
And
to
if
games.
are they all terrible?
Yeah. I know. Like not even playable. And it's like,
Really?
oh, we whiffed on all those.
Well, I think they're still young enough that we could send them back down and see what happens.
True, like
Jackson
Durant.
Holiday.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. That was good.
We want to do goals for
Other sports?
goals?
Yeah.
Other
Or
sports
other
and
sports goals?
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
gonna cycle
so
mine
many.
in. I kind of go sports and non-sports, so
Okay.
I'll just rip them.
Mine are essentially just my teams doing well.
Cool.
Yeah. I said, first off, our boy AJ Dabansa has a great year.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yep.
Do you want me to just go through on mine?
Yeah.
Just my sports
No,
ones?
let's go back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah. AJ Dabanza has a great year. I'll keep it
that.
college football. Cooper Flag revives the NBA after a very popular March Madness campaign.
College basketball. You said college football.
College basketball. Sorry.
I would hate that.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
hate
think
that.
I know, but that'd be good because you can have someone to root against, like you a really big villain. That's
I
good
don't
for the
like
league.
being a hater.
I know, but you.
I hate Duke.
Yeah, but like. It'd be
Duke explodes. Now, I didn't write that down, but that's just what I'm going to say. And Tom Kim wins a major.
okay.
I
Good
love
one.
Tom Kim.
Good one. I'm gonna say Drake May comes on the podcast.
That's not even a goal. That's just scheduled.
Yeah, right.
That'd be awesome.
Right after the season ends.
These two are in terms of things being awesome.
Okay.
Like players we like that would just be awesome. I need Carlos Alcaraz and Scotty Scheffler to just still be great.
Great.
Because there's so many times when Rory McIlroy's come up, Jordan Spieth's come up
Spieth,
and had
yeah.
a couple good years and then they fall off a cliff.
Yeah, it sucks.
I need Scotty Scheffler to try and catch Tiger Woods
Yeah.
in terms of greatness.
Would
I
be
just
great.
want to keep watching him be great.
Yes.
So I
Same
need
with
that.
Alcaraz.
Yeah. Same with Alcaraz.
A little more
He
popular
needs to
in
keep
tennis.
winning some majors.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with stay on the young players route, I guess. Roman Anthony breaks the RBI record in his first season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yep.
The Ryder Cup invites us personally to the Ryder Cup.
Okay.
And we watch it and it's awesome.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
That'd be so great. I'm gonna say Israel and Palestine agree to become best friends and stop fighting forever.
That was not my list.
That wasn't a sports one.
Okay.
But I just said that.
I had. I said less terrorism.
Good. Love that. John Henry gets deported, and I inherit the Red Sox via a loophole.
Grandfather did.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah.
Liverpool wins the UCL and the Premier League.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
So the treble, or
No,
they
just
lose
the
the Carabao Cup?
They lose the Carabao Cup. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, to Leicester City.
Yeah. Good program.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Mike Vrabel becomes the head coach of the Patriots.
Okay. I hope not. This one's a real one. Streaming services get like figured out or fucked, and we just get back to cable.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's just going to become cable again anyway. So that just easy, like just
Figure
have
something
everything available in one place,
Yes.
and I can just watch it.
Figure something out.
Yeah.
Yes. Love that. I meet Tom Brady, and we really hit it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I said time zones are disbanded.
Well, your guy's going to do that, I think. No.
What do you mean, my guy? What are you throwing around?
Trump said he's going to get rid of daylight
I didn't
savings.
even vote.
He said daylight savings.
Okay.
But I find a time machine and go back. Maybe the Bruins that they use. I find a time machine and go back and stop the Patriots from not drafting Ladd McConkey.
Good one.
Another 2025 goal.
Okay. 2025 goal. Bill Walton comes back to life.
Okay. Great one.
Miss him.
Great one.
Yeah.
I get over my fear of being inadequate.
For 2025 or
2025 goal.
2025
goal. Yep.
2025 goal. Santa doesn't watch this year.
He doesn't what?
Doesn't watch.
The podcast?
No. Just like people say Santa's always watching.
Oh, okay.
Takes a year off.
Okay.
I'm gonna be naughty.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the Batman 2 magically releases 2 years early.
That's not gonna happen.
Damn it.
Less racism. 2025 goal.
Good one.
Less racism.
Good one, Quinn. I'm going to say the drones turn out to be secretly operated by Gerard Mayo, and he needs to get arrested forever, and so we need a new head coach.
Okay, good one. Good one. 2025 goal?
2025 goal.
Okay, 2025 goal. The calendar is rebuilt.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would that entail?
13 months. Each month is 28 days. The extra month is called Soul.
Soul
Your
month.
turn.
Okay. I have so many questions.
It'd be perfectly 4 weeks in each month. It would work out.
Got it. Okay, Soul.
Yeah.
My favorite month. What else do I got on here? I gain magical powers.
For 2025?
2025 goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which type of powers? Any?
Well, it's magic.
Okay. We have actually, the U.S. government has been spending a lot of tax dollars on magic research.
Where do you think that's going?
Yeah. Okay. Summer break is a thing for everybody.
That would be awesome.
That
would be so good.
No one works. We just go to the beach.
That would be so great.
Yeah.
I feel like the rest of the year would get so productive too.
Agree.
We'd
if
be
you got to
locked
work,
in.
you had to get everything done by summer.
We'd be so locked in. Those months leading up to summer would be unreal.
Yeah.
Like they used to be in school.
Agree.
Oh, that would be great. That'd
Yeah.
be great. I think that's all I got.
Okay. I have another one.
Good.
Steph Curry comes out as the son of Hitler and he gets arrested and imprisoned.
Okay. Okay. I don't
2025 goal.
Yeah.
I have another one.
Okay.
We'll skip over that one. Someone gifts me a large sum of money.
Good one.
Yep.
That's a good goal.
Yeah, good goal.
Good goal to have. What if
2025 goal, free water.
Good, another good one.
Yep.
That and less racism.
2020 and less terrorism.
Love that.
Not no terrorism though.
Okay.
Just less. 2025 goal, hangovers suck less.
Yeah.
That would
good
be.
One.
Oh my god.
Really
that would
good.
change my day.
Yep.
Change my life. Change my year for sure.
For sure.
That's all I got.
Okay. Those are all great.
Thank you. You too.
Really, really good.
Goals. I feel like
Great goals.
a world where all those goals are achieved is a good world.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I would have to get rid of the time machine quick though. What do you? So you got the time machine. What do you use it for?
What do I use it for?
No. Like,
the
there someone's asking me. Well, that was the Bruins one, and also Ladd McConkey's on the Patriots.
Okay, and Batman is released.
And I give Matt Reeves a script. I just anonymously
it.
dropped it through his story. He's like, this is unbelievable.
Batman has been written.
That's through his script's ready to go. We can go. I also cancel all of Robert Pattinson's filming conflicts.
Okay, good.
That's using the time machine.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how that would help because I'd have to do some work beyond just getting back in time. But
yeah, you would just go back to or go ahead a couple years and then.
Oh, I take the movie.
You tape it?
I tape the movie. I go ahead.
Oh, in the theaters.
2027.
You
Come
get
back
arrested,
here.
but you're like, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Copyright
like
infringement.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like the Luigi Mangione of the future.
No. What?
Because he was like,
I shot
the CEO and it was worth it.
He shot somebody. I'm talking
and you're gonna
about...
you're gonna shoot the movie and be like, it's worth it.
Yeah, on my phone. Can't record the movie.
Yeah, he shot something.
I'm not shooting
and said
anybody.
it, got arrested and said it was worth it. You're going to shoot something.
You're comparing me to someone who shot somebody. I'm not going to do that. I'm
You're
going to
shoot.
record a movie.
You're going to shoot Robert Pattinson.
No, I'm going to record
2025 goal.
Pattinson.
You want to shoot Robert Pattinson.
No. Not what I said.
I feel like we're leading down a path here where you might be in some trouble.
I'm not doing any of that. So
The Primrose.
we can review the tapes.
2025, we go down the Primrose path.
Make it out fine.
Make it up fine. Guys, it's just a normal path.
Yeah. Go down Primrose path, realize it's fine.
Yeah.
It's pleasant even.
2025, I forget every movie I've ever seen and I get to rewatch them.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2025, I learn every language.
Okay, another
Goal.
good one.
Yeah.
Another good one.
Mm-hmm. Guess how many languages there are in the world?
300.
I think it's like 5,000.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
A lot of learning.
A lot of learning.
I could have made that up.
I wouldn't know. All right, Wagons.
Wagons of the week to end the pod.
To end the pod, Wagons.
I don't think this is going to be a 2-hour pod this time.
I think so. We're pretty tight.
Yeah.
We're pretty tight.
tight.
When are we going to get a
so tight.
sponsor? Yeah. Okay.
When are we going to get a sponsor?
For the Wagon segment. Like, who's going to sponsor the Wagon
Wagons,
segment?
yeah.
That's a huge one.
What companies
should
do
wait.
wagons?
Yeah, right? Like Michelin or something?
Or like John Deere?
Yeah, that would be good.
John-
The John Deere
the
wagon.
Wagons.
I got a John Deere shirt for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, because you
I'm
hate farmers.
Well, I'm an outdoorsman.
You're anti-farmer.
Not anti-farmer. No. That's you said you hate. No. No one hates farmers on this podcast.
I don't hate farmers. I love farmers.
Yeah, we are farmers.
I think agriculture is probably bad for the environment,
Yeah.
but I like farmers.
Me too.
They work hard.
Yeah, they do.
The Dust Bowl.
The Dust Bowl.
What do we got? Wagons?
Yeah.
Wagons. My first wagon of the week is the Bowling Green punter.
Dude.
Kid has a cannon.
Not a punter.
Kicker. What was he? Kicker?
He was the third string quarterback dressed up as the punter.
Oh my god, that's even better. I
So
didn't even know that.
He switched
I didn't
his
do
number.
research.
Switched his number right before the game.
Is that legal?
To the punter's number is 19. The original Bowling Green's quarterback number was something else. Bowling Green
200.
quarterback
He remembered 200.
changed his number to 18, and then jogged out there in the same exact gear as the punter, like
Oh my
same
God.
cleats, same
And threw a
everything.
dot.
And threw a dot.
Like
so that
40 yards
That was
down
their
the
third
field.
string quarterback.
Wow.
Yeah.
That fooled
Unreal.
me.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Me too.
That's
Crazy,
awesome.
right? Crazy.
That's awesome.
Falcons.
Maction.
Yeah.
Is Bowling Green Mac?
I think they sound. I don't know what else they would be.
Yeah, Mac
Conference USA maybe. I think they're Mac.
It's bowl season.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Okay, do you want to go? You go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I said the junior hockey, the World Juniors are going on.
Yeah.
And the goal songs.
Yes, goal songs were on mine.
U.S. has Freebird, which is just so perfect, so electric as a goal song. Canada has Life.
Da, 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 da. Life is life.
Da, 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 da. What was that?
Life is life. That was one of our many Christmas trees, I believe.
Oh my God, was that it? I think.
Oh, it was a reindeer.
I think he lost his antler.
was
I
a
see an
reindeer.
antler over there.
He also had one antler to begin with, so
He's a doe now.
he's a doe.
He's a woman.
He's a female
That
deer.
reindeer just forcibly transitions.
He's a doe, a deer, a female deer.
Forcibly transitioned gender.
That's what we do over here at the Wagon Podcast.
We've forced gender
transitions.
surgery.
Yeah.
Okay.
2025 goal.
More gender surgeries.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Anyway.
That's what Matt would think. He's a Democrat.
Okay. Canada's goal song is really cool. Some people don't like it, but it's a good song.
I feel like it definitely doesn't scream Canada.
No, but it definitely screams like
I just
the
scored a goal.
17-year-olds on the team were like, we got a good idea for a goal
they
song.
get to choose it.
I imagine that's probably...
Free birds
they,
of layup.
They do get to choose
Free birds
it.
of
Yeah.
layup. What would be like, I don't know. What would be Kenya, you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What on earth could I have said that wouldn't
I
have
don't know.
gotten me
They
in
don't have a
trouble?
hockey team, so.
I don't... Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
They don't.
they do. I don't know for sure.
No, they don't.
Okay.
I tried out.
Okay. You have the Kenyan...
In the same vein,
Yep.
the World Juniors, Latvia, Wagon.
Wagon.
Plus 400, they played Canada.
So
plus
awesome.
4,000, excuse me.
Plus 4,000.
Plus 4,000. They were 6.5 goal underdogs
In hockey.
in hockey, which is
So
insane.
insane.
That's a football
Yeah.
spread.
Yeah.
And they beat Canada in double overtime.
In a
Overtime?
shootout, I think. Yeah.
Shootout.
Yeah.
Canada beat them 10-0 last year, and all time they're 41-4 goal differential.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh,
Canada's up. So Latvia pulled a hell of an upset.
Let's go against Canada
Is it
too. I love it.
Latvia or Latvia?
I don't know. I think we can say it both ways, and
We're
one
Americans.
of us will be right. Yeah, we're dumb Americans.
You ever seen the Nate Bargatze SNL where he is George Washington?
Yes, one of
I
their
watched
best
it last
of all
night.
time.
So funny.
Like
2,000 pounds will be 1 ton.
Yeah.
And what will 1,000 pounds be? Nothing.
Nothing. No one
We
knows.
should have a name for it, and yet we won't. And yet we won't.
It's like nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows why we won't do that.
That gets unbelievable.
Football will be a game where you throw with your hands.
Yes. We'll
So you don't kick? Well, sometimes you kick. How much is a kick worth? Sometimes 1, sometimes 3.
We'll call that soccer. We'll call the other one soccer.
So funny.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. Wagons, I have Steph and LeBron just because they did what?
They're not wagons. They're super popular.
They're wagons this
Do we
week.
need to define what a wagon is?
They're wagons this week because
A wagon is like some dude out of the blue.
I mean Steph and LeBron. It's not out of the blue, but I mean Steph and LeBron as a matchup because they just did it again on Christmas and it was amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna veto that one.
Okay,
in my
fine.
brain.
Fine, I have backups.
That's fine. Wemby
Yeah,
playing
wagon.
chess in New York City.
Oh, specifically.
Yes, this
That's
morning
so cool.
tweeted out anybody want to go play chess in. It was raining and they met up in what's the big Central Park.
Really?
Met up in Central Park and he just played chess against some kid.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so awesome.
He is a guy.
That's
like
a wagon move.
wagon move.
I
Okay.
wish more athletes were just like, yo, someone come play chess with me. Someone
Yeah.
come get a sandwich with me.
Please.
I wish Drake May was like, hey, Quinn, like, do you want to come get like a massage with me, or maybe we give them an extra tip or something, because they're good masseuses.
You could give them massages to each other.
I would do that.
Yeah,
If he wants to.
If he was like, I badly need a massage.
Yeah, I'd
Quinn.
be like anywhere.
Could you come to my house and do
Yeah.
that?
Would you do it if it was Deshaun Watson?
No,
What if he paid you up $1 million
I would do it.
and you had to sign an NDA?
Yeah, but I would.
So for $1 million, you'd likely get sexually assaulted by Deshaun Watson.
Oh man.
2025 goals.
Hope not. I would try to make myself really not sexually assaultable. I would try my best.
Okay.
And now, will that be enough? I don't know.
Okay.
But I would try. And I would take the $1 million.
All right, man.
I'm not
For the company.
For the company,
man.
I'm not saying that anyone should do that. I'm not saying that that's the right move.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that there's any shame in doing
I
that
feel like we should move on.
or not doing that. I'm just saying that is what I would do.
Right. Make yourself not sexually assaultable.
Try my best to and take the money and see what happens. Roll the dice.
What if he was
No,
just
I
like-
gave it my all.
What if he was just like, can you massage my inner butt?
Oh man, for $1 million?
Yeah.
I don't think I would massage Deshaun Watson's inner butt for $1 million.
Really?
Nah, I probably would.
100%.
Can I wear gloves?
No, but you can tell people you did.
Okay. Deal. Ah,
Gross. Yeah.
glad we explored that one.
Yep.
That's what I said
that's
after I left the massage. God.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right. Am I up?
Go ahead.
Okay. I said Christopher Nolan,
Yep. Super famous actor. Director.
director. It's the move because I thought Odyssey. I thought it was gonna be. There's reports about like a
Talking
helicopter movie, and I was like, okay, but he's adapting the Odyssey, and the cast. I'm like, give it to me. Matt Damon, Tom Holland,
Really?
Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o, Robert Pattinson. Like,
I didn't see any of that.
oh yeah. So I mean, Matt Damon as Odysseus would be so. I don't know if it would be Tom Holland. That seems. I don't know. Like,
Odysseus.
yeah,
Maybe it'll be Pattinson.
it could be Pattinson, but Matt Damon was like the
Maybe it'll be
first
you.
name, so it could be me. I haven't received a call yet, although I know he doesn't have a phone, so maybe he's just mailing me the script. But yeah, I'm excited. And the Odyssey is such a cool story.
I don't
hasn't
know anything
ever.
about it.
I don't know if that's really. I'm sure there's some movie that came out like 20 years ago, but I haven't seen an adaptation of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
really
anything
cool.
about it, so I'm not going to look into it until it comes out.
Okay, do you want me to give you the Cliff Notes version?
I just said I don't want to know anything
Okay,
about it.
well, it's cool.
Okay. I'm assuming it's boat.
There's a boat featured in it. Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to look into it at all, and I doubt it'll rank higher than the Pirates of the Caribbean movies as far as boat movies go.
Okay, yeah. There's
In my brain.
I won't tell you what it is, but it does
I wanna
include my favorite myth of all time type of thing.
The clitoris.
No,
Okay.
that's not my favorite one.
That's my least favorite one.
Yeah, Greek myth.
Greek myth.
Yeah.
Greek.
Favorite Greek myth.
Greek. Okay. What you want to do a quick movie talk? What movies have you watched recently that are good that you liked? Any new ones?
Oh, I watched Carry On, Netflix original.
Everyone's been raving.
So
I heard-
we've been saying how like no one makes good original movies
Yeah.
anymore. Good movie.
Yeah.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
I was ready to not like it because a lot of times those Netflix movies are whiffs.
I think it already reached one of the top streaming Netflix.
It should. Christmas movie, kind of, in the way that Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Okay. And so I loved it. Taron Egerton's great. Jason Bateman plays a bad guy. Very fun.
Taron Egerton, is he the guy from...
Kingsman,
correct.
Yeah. Buzzcut.
The King's Man.
Yeah. He's great. Such a fun movie. Massively recommend.
It's about blowing up a plane or something?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to watch it because then I'll never want to go on a plane.
Yeah, honestly, because it stresses you out.
Yeah, I don't.
Because you're like, what would I do?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Because then I'm gonna think
He's
about.
He's a TSA agent.
Okay.
And so they're like, "Hey, I have a sniper." No. Taron Egerton. He's just like, and they're like, "I have a sniper rifle on your girlfriend. You're gonna let this one suitcase get through." And he's like, "What?
What?"
And then
I can't pick up phones at work.
Yeah, yeah. So it is nuts.
Wow, that's a crazy situation.
Hank from Breaking Bad is in it. And so is Hank's partner from Breaking Bad also in it, which is funny.
Isn't Hank the main dude?
In Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
He's the cop.
That's Walter. Okay.
Yeah.
Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? I watched Everybody Wants Some, which I just looked at baseball movies because I've been like craving baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I texted you about this. Mm-hmm. I always am just looking forward to the next sport. Like over the offseason was deep diving into Patriots stuff. Mm-hmm. Patriots games happen. I don't even watch all of them. Mm-hmm. I watch all of them, but I don't watch them like intently. Like I'm not going to watch every Red Sox game, obviously. Right. And well, it's probably because the Patriots suck. But right now, I'm like, just give me baseball. I want to be at Fenway Park.
Yeah.
I also think, now that I was thinking about it, like my connection to having played baseball my whole life, I enjoy baseball more than football.
Interesting.
I think.
Interesting, because that connection. I'm like.
It also might just be because it's a down year for the Patriots.
Yeah. I'm weirdly the opposite with soccer. I hate watching soccer. I don't hate it. Like I don't hate it.
Soccer to me. People are gonna hate this if no one's gonna hear this, but whatever. Soccer is the way golf is like a background sport, and I love golf.
Yeah,
I love watching golf, but it's like you put it on the background.
I agree.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead time.
Yeah, I agree. Unless there's those games where it's like
the highlights are awesome.
Highlights are awesome.
Kind of like golf. But there's a lot of dead space.
I agree.
Same with baseball.
But I have the thing.
Baseball's a good background sport as well.
To your point about how like playing it enhances the experience.
Yeah.
For me, like watching soccer by itself, like whatever. Yeah, I like it, but like the playing it aspect, like. I don't know why, but I hate it because I'm like, especially when people. I think it's because a lot of time I watch like the U.S. national team, and I'm like, that was stupid.
2025 goal, they're awesome.
Yeah,
U.S. national
Pochettino.
team win the CONCACAF or something. When does that happen?
Yeah, the thing they don't have to qualify. That's the thing. So the host nation.
Team.
So
but
actually,
still go
the Nations League.
The Nations League.
Yeah, go win the Nations League.
Go win the Nations League.
I have another quick wagon.
Okay, what you got? My other one was the March of Time horse. That is owned by Alex Bregman and Walker Buehler, but I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah. I'm going to say, bear with me because it's a situational thing. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick on podcast together because they just did another one, and it's awesome. And it's like they get along, and it's so they're laughing the whole time, and I thought these two hated each other, but they're just telling stories, and Tom was like, yeah, I think I threw 7 good passes out of like 700 every year. And Belichick was like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably less.
And then Bill Belichick was like, I think my favorite play of yours was this random like third down against the Panthers in a Super Bowl or against the Eagles in the Super Bowl where he just like made a read and then made another read and then made another read. And he was like, I just 3 reads is so hard to do in the red zone. Yeah, and Tom was like, I remember that play. And then he was like, also the play where you juked out Brian Urlacher. And then they laughed. Yeah. And I was like, these guys are great. I thought these guys hated each other.
Do you think that we thought Bill Belichick was a Scrooge and hated Tom Brady and was like miserable and never smiled was just because we didn't see him that often in the media and he didn't give us a lot? Like now we see him smiling and laughing. Yeah. Do you think that's just because he's in the media a lot more?
Well, yeah.
Or do you think that's because he's genuinely like happier?
Has he changed?
Yeah.
I think it's a mix. I think, well, obviously we had the Wickersham report, which like I think there was some truth.
Like I feel like if we did Hard Knocks on the Patriots, they would try and edit it so he looks like a dick, but he would probably get a couple smiles in there.
I think
they did have that Hard Knocks actually.
Like years and years ago.
Hernandez.
I don't know if that was ever a Hard Knocks, but it was something like that.
Oh, it was just a documentary.
Yeah. But I think it's a mix. This is actually, I kind of brought this up. Like, do you think Belichick has changed? Like, do you think, even though he's like, people in their 70s tend not to change, right? But like, do you think there's a part of him that's like, wow, this, like, maybe I should go a little bit more Saban here and try to go a little bit more charming and a little bit more positive and a little bit more happy?
Maybe that 24-year-old girlfriend.
Maybe
not even as a joke. Like,
that's what I mean.
Like, gave him some youth to his life.
That's what I mean. And like, yes, I think he's definitely happier now, but it's like, Do you think that's real, or do you
I think
it's
there's
like
a lot
act?
less pressure on his life, or he puts less pressure.
Like,
on
how do you think he'll be at UNC? Do you think he'll go right back to Patriots, Bill? Because I don't think so. I think he is probably going to try and be just a more positive guy with everything. And now, how does that work when you've lost like 2 straight games? I don't know. But
yeah, I think, but once he puts the headset on, he might just go back to being Bill.
That's my question. I wonder what it'll be like. Yeah. And like him on the sideline, is it going to look exactly?
He might be like friendlier in team meetings, but once you lose and like if you fumble,
that's what I mean.
He's going to rip you to shreds.
And in like the pressers after the game, like
the problem now though is you can't cut guys.
I was thinking about that. Like, what is he going to do?
You can't cut guys. You can't like trade them.
Scholarships.
Can't trade them. Can't release them.
And you have to be more patient, right? He does not strike me as the most patient individual of all time. But that's what I mean. I'm like, is he now? Because the way I see him now, he's like a completely different guy.
Plus there's no contracts. Like guys could just leave. He's going to be in a weird spot. It is a way different game.
So I just don't know. I'm intrigued to see though. I wonder if it's real. The change is my question.
That's what I asked you first.
Yeah, and I'm asking you again.
Sweet. All right, that was the podcast. I think.
I'm going to close the book on this podcast.
I'll see you next year.
Episode 88. I'll see you next year.
Crazy, man.
Got any big plans?
For
who are you going to hang out with on New Year's Eve?
Next year? Or for New Year's Eve?
Yeah, who are you going to hang out with?
It's still up in the air.
Okay. Well, I'm around.
For what?
To hang out.
Hang out when?
On New Year's Eve. And whenever you want. That's fun.
Man, yeah.
I know we're just
working. Well, I'll carve it.
We could hang out outside of work sometime.
What does that mean?
Whatever. Yeah, don't worry about it. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Be sure to tune in again. Whatever. And happy 20